We're going to close out on this. FanDuel on their social media accounts put up a question that got a ton of replies and a lot of engagement, millions. Would Babe Ruth be able to touch Paul Skenes? And I know both of you guys were watching Babe Ruth back in your childhood at the old Yankee Stadium. So what is your opinion on that, Jim? We'll start with you.
Well, I don't think that Babe Ruth had such a batting eye, and Ted Williams had such a batting eye, and these guys, they were more than normal humans, and yes, they could hit any pitcher. Now, right. if I mean, I grew up watching. I mean, Sandy Koufax threw that crazy ball from over the head that dropped like crazy. Nobody could hit him when he was really on. I mean, he only had a short career because of the elbow. And then Nolan Ryan threw the ball so damn hard, it moves so much. And now there's new pitches. It's harder now because there's more science in it. But these guys had batting eyes that were, if anybody could hit those guys, it would be a Babe Ruth or a Ted Williams.
The only thing that we have to keep in mind, and again, it's I won't say it's a silly question, but it's obviously an unanswerable question, is that those great batting eyes came against guys who were throwing, 85, 90 miles per hour with their fastballs back then, because the technology and the weight training and all that was not as sophisticated as today. But given the way they were in their primes against the competition they faced, it'd be hard to see Babe Ruth not being able, or Ted Williams, or even a Tony Gwynn, for example, who had great eyes, not being able to hit, or Joe DiMaggio, who I think had more. I think he had more more home runs than he had strikeouts or something in his career, or something like that.
I mean, nobody ever gave the guy credit, but it was hard to get Pete Rose out. I mean, you couldn't get the ball by him. He knew how to hit the ball to every field, and Charlie Hustle. I mean, so there were great players back in the day. But your point is well taken, Andy, because they were not throwing as hard as some of these guys are now.
I think Williams, DiMaggio, Gwynn, Rose. I don't think that would be the debate. I think Babe Ruth is an interesting question. And again, this is not would he get a hit off him. Would he touch? Would he be able to catch up to a pitch? Because it's like dropping an alien.
Here's the only question I would ask here on this: if the guys today can hit them, why couldn't they?
Because they didn't see it back then.
Well, eventually they would see enough of it to learn how to deal with it.
I mean, if Babe Ruth were playing today and had the benefit of all the weight training and everything, his natural ability, I think, would be far enhanced from what it was back then.
There's no question about it.
Biggest problem is he'd have to use the weights in one hand because he had the beer in the other hand.
Or the hot dog, yeah.
He'd have the MLB equivalent of Pat Riley whipping him into shape, to get the most out of his potential.